right, good morning everybody. How you doing? Welcome to Monday. I hope everyone is doing well. This is a message for the collective. If you are new here, please feel free to like, subscribe, and share this channel. I noticed that there's a lot of new folks, so I just want to welcome you to the channel. And my loyal hearts, my pathfinders, I hope everybody is doing great today. Let's see what wants to come through. I'm going to be traveling next week and for a few weeks. So Pathfinders and astrology, you'll know what's going on. We're going to make sure we communicate what's happening with your sessions. But this week, we're going to talk about claircognizance in Pathfinders. So that's cool. We have twin flame astrology on Thursday. I still have a topic to discuss with you. So not sure what it's going to be yet, but I'll tell you Thursday. All right, let's see where we're going. Co-create. Between worlds. Chaos and conflict. Yep, been seeing that. And breathe. Okay. This is a necessary, I keep seeing this, that it's a necessary, I'm not going to say necessary evil. It's a necessary project or a necessary part of the journey. And there's nothing to do. Like there's nothing to do, but just, you're going to have to step through it. And it is because you are starting to really co-create with the universe that this is even happening. So if you have some adversity happening right now in your life, or you're feeling like, oh boy, I am going in the direction of what I want to do. Why is this a little bit challenging right now? It's because there's some things that are in the way. You cannot manifest what you're wanting to manifest without clearing some space first. And whether it's relationship space, or it's head space, or it's creative space, whatever that is, whatever is standing in the way is going to be moved. And I've been talking a lot about that last week in my September look aheads. I'm still posting those, so you'll see more of them today and tomorrow, the rest of them. Yep, Gemini. You'll see Gemini today. All right, lovers, 4 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 9 of Swords, and the Queen. Wow, King and Queen of Wands coming out together, and the Hermit. Can't stop myself. There it is. There's the Magician. So this is the thing. You've been ruminating on making a choice for a long time, and 5 of Swords. There's going to be some blowback. All right. There's going to be some blowback to it. And it could come in the form of blowback in your own head, meaning anxiety, ruminating kind of thoughts. So I just want to say to you, like, it's happening this way because I think you've spent so much time worrying about this. And whatever you put your attention to, that's what your energy is. You're putting a lot of attention to something negative. You're going to get more of that negative. And so I feel like because of that, because there's been so much ruminating about a particular decision, it can have a little bit of chaosy feeling to it. All right. There can be blowback. There can be problems. There can be challenges when you actually speak your truth. But this is interesting. This King and Queen of Wands, you're co-creating something that is much more in alignment with who you are, your masculine, feminine side, being between worlds. You're bringing things together in the new kind of technicolor life. And you're manifesting from a place of wisdom. So you might have manifested a person or a relationship that you have like seriously outgrown, or it's just no longer relevant, okay, to the direction you're going in. But it's got to be moved. You can't just like forget about it. Like it has to, it's significant enough in your life that it can't just be kind of forgotten about. It must be dealt with. And I get the feeling that you're kind of the 5 of Swords here. You're the one who's now has all the, because of the rumination, it's not all downside, right? Because of the rumination, you might have a lot of different things that you want to say, or a lot of different ideas or thoughts about what you're going to say, or what you what you are going to do. I feel like the other person's kind of blindsided a little bit. Okay, let's see where we're going here. Knight of Swords. Okay. The Devil energy. Yeah, you're cutting yourself free of something. Three of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Spent a lot of time thinking about this. There it is. Eight of Cups. Walking away from this situation. I feel like this other person is going to have strong words for you. Angry, Knight of Swords. But this has been no movement. Toxic. It's become toxic. I do feel like some of you want to just shut the door on it and not hear what this person has to say. I almost feel like for some of you, this happened in the past. This person may have given you a face full of something, and you're kind of like, you know what? Super done. So there's just all that's left is kind of the crying here with the Three of Swords. I do feel like they're going to be sad about whatever it is you have to say, especially if you're breaking up with somebody or you're letting go of a situation that doesn't work anymore. Even if it's a job, quitting a job, I feel like the people on the receiving end might be a little bit blindsided and you're like, how in the world can you be blindsided? But I feel like they're going to be. King of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the Strength card. So you have to, this is kind of the energy that's being asked of you here. So Aquarius and Capricorn. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. The original ruler of Aquarius is Saturn as well. Capricorn ruled by Saturn. Aquarius was ruled by Saturn. We also have Uranus going retrograde in Aquarius right now. So that that energy of do it for the team, do it for the collective. You might have done that. You might have stayed in a situation, you know, like I stayed in this job until after this particular project was done, or until after a certain milestone had been reached, or whatever it is. And it's like, now it's time for you to shove off. Okay. So I see that happening here. I feel like this person doesn't really have a leg to stand on. This boss or this partner doesn't really have a leg to stand on, because I feel like a lot of things were going on behind your back and they damn well know it. Okay. They damn well know it. There's no, they were doing this Five of Swords thing. And so you decided to cut this off, and then they feel a little bit like, you know, I keep getting the word blindsided, but they've been lying a lot, or they've been, you know, not on the level. They've not been really, telling you what's going on. And so it's sort of like, well, I don't know what to tell you. Like you weren't communicating very well. And that's not the reason, but it's a kind of a reason. I mean, it's a block. This person has a block around, okay, I'm almost getting a little arrogance here. Like, you know, you're on a need to know basis, or this is something that doesn't concern you, but it absolutely does. Okay. Especially if you have been, you know, tied up with a person for a long time. Maybe they've been dealing with a lot of stuff and haven't really told you about it. But, you know, you're just like, listen, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you didn't really communicate very well with me. Sorry, but this is for me. This is what's right for me. The Three of Swords. Justice. Six of Wands. Victorious. Beautiful. Page of Swords. And the Ten of Pentacles. So you're heading in a great direction. I love this. Queen of Wands and King of Wands. So if you're breaking up with somebody, I like the direction you're headed in, the Ten of Pentacles. And so let's bring this out to more of a spiritual perspective here, that you're undoing ties that you have that have been too small for you. And those people don't necessarily like it, or those situations are not really happy about it. And it's kind of like what's coming to mind is the statement, well, you should have thought about that before. If you really wanted to stay in relationship with me, then you should have stayed in relationship with me and not had all kinds of secrets. If you really wanted to keep me here in this business, then you should have thought maybe this isn't enough for you. Maybe this isn't enough money or enough whatever it is for you. And they just kind of ignored it. They kind of blew it off. That's a very selfish energy there. So what's the Knight of Swords here? Star. More Aquarius energy. 10 of Swords. Queen of Swords. Wow. King and Queen of Swords here. And the Temperance card. Yeah, this is definitely an end. I almost feel like there's kind of no feelings. I don't want to say that to you, that this person doesn't have feelings for you, because they do. But the kind of feeling that you want from this person ran out a long time ago. Okay, they're not that person anymore. They're not in that space anymore. They're really kind of they just wanted, okay, so if anybody treats you like an option, you should go. I'm just saying to you. And the reading is almost not about this other person or this job or this boss that's not paying attention. It's really not about that. This is about, where are you going? And what is on your mind in terms of what you want to create in your life? Because I feel like you've already built some stuff. You've already put some either thoughts down on paper, something that's exciting, something new, something that's vibrant. And, you unhooked yourself from this, I feel like quite a while ago. And this is just really like the formality. It's just a formality. Like, it's been over for a while. I'm going to say to you, some of you, it's been over for you for a year, at least. Okay. And this has already been in your thought process, because you've been ruminating on it. Now it's just really like the time to kind of speak it into existence. Some of you are manifesting this. You're speaking some kind of breakup or ending into existence. So there can be suddenly a new job offer to you, or suddenly something shows up in your life and you're like, yep, I'm going in that direction. There can also be, but I will say to you that there is a person, or there is an experience here where the other person would have kept going if you let them. The other person would have stuck it out, or would have run out the string, or would have stayed, because they were getting something from it. And I feel like that was really selfish of them. I really do. I feel like that was super selfish of them. What's this Seven of Swords? Like someone, maybe someone employs you who's getting a ton of money a ton of value for the money they're paying you. And you damn well know it. You're like, it's time for me to start my own company. All right. So what's this Seven of Swords here? Five of Pentacles. Judgment. Seven of Wands. Four of Wands. This person that you're dealing with would not be able to make it to the next level, energetically speaking. They're holding you on a lower level than where you're going. All right. So a lot of you in my Pathfinders class, we talk about this, that people keep us in a vibration, or we do, in order to stay in that person's life, or have that person stay in our lives. Like, we stay in some kind of lower vibration just to allow it to work. And that could be sort of what this is, like keeping yourself, holding yourself back. And that can't be anymore, because this manifestation is really about to take place. And I almost feel like this is the Sagittarian card. That's Archangel Michael, who's bringing in, you're already healing from this, or already healed. Ten of Swords, Queen of Swords. Like, I don't feel like there's any feeling here anymore. Like, you might have, okay. So I don't know if you're like this, but I definitely have had this experience that When I'm in a love relationship like that hose is wide open, right? Like it's all the way on and I'm just like in it. And if things don't get resolved every once in a while, if there's an argument or something like that, but no improvement is made, then that spigot turns off just a little bit more. And then if that happens enough with no progress, it's off. And when it's off, I can't turn it back on again. It's off, it's off, it's off. Okay? And if that's what's going on, that another person is, treating you badly or taking you for granted or something like that, the spigot is off. Okay. It's like I've come to the place, I put as much time and effort as I can into this. I'm not getting any progress. Whatever part of your life this is in, I'm not making any progress. Nothing is changing here. The spigot is off. Okay. The flow of love is off. And that's what brings up the Five of Pentacles. And I almost feel like there's something here. There's a contract between you and this person that you need to be the one to walk away. So they stay and stay and stay. They will stay forever. And this is really about you choosing you saying, okay, I'm going toward the pink flamingo, not the black and white. I'm going toward the thing. And I'm not going to feel guilty about it. I'm going to do the thing that's right for me. I'm going to step into my mission and purpose. I've really been holding myself back. You really, really have. You really, really have. So I like that I'm seeing this King and Queen of Wands and this four of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. I like that. Let's see where that takes us. All right. Link is below if you want to continue on with me. Pathfinders, let's just keep going. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.